A very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the week ahead video brought to you by Synergy Markets. Before we start, reason for the video is we are covering trades that we've taken last week and how we anticipate events unfolding next week, the week commencing, and also, a little bit discussion on the political sort of market moving macro side of things. And yeah, let's have a look. So we've got Stellar, which is always my thing I like to keep an eye on. I do believe in tokenization as a theme going forward. So yeah, Stellar is definitely one for me. And there isn't too much going on apart from we can see a down cycle here of a one and a two, three to the low, one, two, three to the low. A, B equals CD to complete down here. This is, another Gartley in itself, X, A, B, C, D. And if the structure can build, it will build from here to here, but tagged onto there. So probably looking to squeeze onto this trend line. So yeah, keeping an open mind on that. So last week was one of the we had really top couple of days. We had a 3 or 4 TP twos at 200 pips on, and I'll go over what we did well on. So where should I start? Let's have a look at AUD USD, see how this one is trying to materialize. So we do have finally some sort of structure. At the time, because at the time is all you can deal with at the time, this is what we saw. We saw it tailing off here. It made us think, was that the low to break through to make this W? We're still anticipating that, folks. We're still cycling one, two. I believe even though price got above here, it's still valid. I do believe that is still a valid structure going on there. And I expect markets, when we get an opportunity, there is no opportunity here. You could go long is probably the safest thing because they've defended these lows. Um, but I do believe after seeing 3 pushes to a low, you are going to start to see some sort of consolidation, which we need to be alive to react to. So nothing much at the minute there. Have a look at on the 4 hour. Missed this trade. Why did I miss that trade? Tuesday at midnight. Wonderful trade that. Um, yeah. So there we are. Let's move on. So we did really well on GBP AUD, I believe it was. That did nicely for us last week. We counted the one, the two, and then we anticipated this three. We got in and around here once we saw some of these highs taken out. And that worked out well. What we have now is 1 week, 2 weeks. So we have 2 weeks of rise. And of course, we'll be looking for a third. So we have 1 week, 2 weeks, anticipating a third up here somewhere. So that's how that looks. Um, what else have we got on here? 2 weeks of rise, mention that. This looks good. This is something I want to be a part of. I want to get involved, but I need to wait for opportunity. What we have here is a high, 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 low. So it's a high low of some form. Could be perfectly valid, but we need more confirmation. Okay, Euro AUD is another one that I'm looking to get into, but we got that, you had the one, the two, and the three potentially, but I think they've sneaked it a little bit. And I think it is one and two and three to play out. So looking at to see a consolidation zone build here. And what else was I going to say about this one? This one's got a really nice long-term market cycle. One, two, there's a W, and I expect this just to happen again here, but slightly smaller. Look how it lifted up. It then went one, two, three, consolidation. One, two, three, consolidation. We're not going to, market makers are like, we're not going to do it this way because that'll be too easy. We'll do it that way to start it, and then we'll make sure it's extended. So they've extended the lows, high, 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 low, double bottom. Just waiting for this one to play out. Yeah, looking to try and get in. Otherwise, Euro CAD. This is one we did well on. Um, we've got a handful of pips actually. This is one that I quite like. You can see the pattern, level one, level two. I mean, if this does keep failing here persistently, then I believe that it may not play out. But I can see enough structure here. You got the change. This isn't a break. That's the break. Retest W. Here we go again. One, one, two. How are they going to play these next few pushes? That's what we need to keep an eye on. That's a really nice one. GBP CAD is my favorite in the minute, and it's given me what I need already. It's played out. It's brilliant. It's completed an ABCD pattern up here. I would probably lighten some of the load, so you haven't got so much exposure. Um, yeah, looking good. So that was another great move. What else did we play around with? We've got the euro. I've still got exposure to the US dollar basket when we were playing around with it here. We've still got the ABCD to complete, and we will keep an eye. But yeah, not much else to say on that one. Um, any others that I showed? Let's look at euro. So euro USD, ABCD still to be completed. We've got nice stuff going on down here. We did take this short. Did I send it out short? Not sure if I can remember. But either way, folks, that gives you a general idea about how we approach markets, what they look like next week, and thank you very much. So yeah, I wish you well. If any of you are interested, please do click the link below, and you'll get a 14-day free trial, I believe it is. And then it's up to you if you want to continue or not. But there's educational support material as well to help you better understand methodology and stuff. So even if you're going to do a free trial, get the material, cancel it. It's worth it for that. All right, folks, have a good evening. Cheers.